What's up, everybody? What's going on, guys? I got the Angry Brothers with me. These guys are, they really are my brothers, and they really are angry. So it should be a lot of fun tonight. This is your opportunity to ask questions that you didn't have the opportunity to ask about AJ Styles or about anything in this family of mine. So here's your chance to know a little bit about me and my family. PCP just subbed. I appreciate that.
Oh, that's Doc Toman.
Oh, Doc. All right. Appreciate it, Doc. Polyon, I'm not saying it. You can throw all those freaking embers you want. I'm not saying what you want me to say right now. You jerk. Anyway, so Jay was just dancing, doing the MC Hammer dance. I'm sure you guys would love to see him do it.
The running man?
Yeah.
That's going to call him.
Let's see how you do it.
He's forced me to
do
it.
He's forced me. Here we go, Jay. I don't know that I would call that the running man.
I think it's the injured man.
It's the running man with arthritis.
It looked like you were just like doing like an Indian dance, like a.
Oh yeah, there you go. Very much so.
That's what it looked like to me.
Very much so.
Gwen, thanks for the host. Appreciate it. Just your chance to, like I said, to ask questions. Now, if you don't know, these are my brothers. They do have a Mixer channel, so you guys are more welcome to go sub to these guys. They need all those subs, so we greatly appreciate it. It's called Angry Brothers. It's that simple. So beautiful, Jay. Vicky said, "Thank you for the embers."
There's a whole lot of anger on the show. If you like cuss words, you'll get cuss words.
Yeah, guys. Be warned. I'm not much of a cusser at all. Can't say the same for the Angry Brothers here. So you've been warned. So we'll try. We'll try to not cuss.
Yes.
Okay.
But it happens. Okay. This is so. I was talking about this like when I was growing up. Like I'm getting mad at my kids if they even blurt out any kind of.
Oh, I do now. Yeah.
So, but I was a professional cusser.
Yeah.
When I was growing up, like I'm pretty sure every other word was a cuss word.
Yeah.
So I was pretty darn good at it, which was a hard habit to break, especially, coming up and then going to church, being dedicated to the church, and really being scared to death that I'm going to drop an F-bomb. Just talking to it. Yeah, it was effing freaking. Yeah, it was. Sorry. Oh God. So I will say this. I wonder, you know what, guys? I don't think I need that. I got the Xbox on. Let me turn that off. I don't think I need it. There's no reason for us to have that on. Maybe that can help with the stream, and plus all my kids and everybody else is on the stream. So it's a little laggy tonight.
Did you ever accidentally cuss in front of Mom?
I never cussed in front of Mom.
I told a guy, we were driving down right on Money Mill Road, and this guy flipped Mom off. And I was in the passenger seat.
How old were you when this happened?
Probably
Flip Mom off.
15 or 16, I guess. Maybe 13 or 14. But then she heard me cuss. She got mad at me because I told me to go yourself.
You told me that?
Yeah.
Go F yourself!
Yeah.
Mom was right there.
Handing out the car, on the other side, She's quack.
Oh, she chopped you?
Oh, yeah. What are you doing?
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
You don't remember the time we were over in the trailer park over in Oakwood, right? And Mom was
a little known fact about Styles/Jones is hold on a second, Jesse O'Neill. That was AJ Styles, and in the moment he was mad and he said some cuss words. Those don't count. Sorry. Alan Jones doesn't do that. Ask my kids.
Called him the B word.
I did. I said a couple words there that even when my kids were watching, they're like, "Oh, Dad!" I'm going, "That wasn't your dad out there." So you don't think you can say it. Because the rule around my house is if Dad says it, you can say it. So
that's completely different than my house. And I just got told the other day because I walked around a corner and I heard one of the kids say a cuss word. And I said, What's your mouth? And she started laughing. She says, "You say stuff like that all the time."
Yeah.
And I say, "I can say it. You can't say it." That's the rule.
That was the rule. I always, it's like, why can't I do it? Because I said so. Because I said so. And I use that line today a lot with my kids. Because I said so. That's why. That's what I got from my parents a lot.
Yeah.
So do you remember the time? So I don't know if you remember. My mom likes to tell the story. So she went out on that front porch. We're right there next to the street, and she went on the front porch, and I was out in the yard, and this guy came by and he whistled at her, and I come running from I was in the 10th grade, or 10th grade. I was 10 years old. I come running across the yard, flipping the guy off in the front yard.
Running just freaking Stone Cold Steve Austin and
yeah. Mom really screamed then, you know.
You know what I remembered last night? I forgot all about this. Remember the time at that same place where the cops raided the house?
Oh,
do you remember that?
What was that?
Oh,
that was in Oakwood, man.
I think so. It was at a house, not a trailer, right?
Was it you or was it me that hit that cop in the knee with the?
That was you.
Why did you hit a cop?
I didn't know it was a cop.
Yeah,
I thought it was somebody robbing the house.
We were in the bed asleep, and we look up and hear these
and
guys.
Mama's screaming.
Mama's screaming, yes.
And
because they're robbing, or they're
they had a search warrant.
For whose house?
Our house.
Oh, shoot.
They searched our house.
Yeah, you'd think I remember. I was way too early.
Nathan and I had
Maybe I didn't wake up.
Nathan and I had bunk beds. And I jumped up, and we just got a Braves baseball bat, a little miniature baseball bat. And that cop come walking by.
They walked in every room. Yeah.
Walking by our room, and I went, whack, right on the knee.
It was you and Alan were asleep in that room. I was in the other room.
Yeah.
Anyway, he goes down to one knee. He's like, ah!
You little dork. I was just sweet dreaming, man.
To finish that story, there was nothing. They searched the house. There was nothing there.
Nothing there. Yeah.
Well,
that's
I don't know if it's
story.
Even in this day and age, somebody can say, hey, they got this kind of thing over their house, and they'll search it. They don't really have to search it. They can just do it.
Let me tell you, this is a funny story. Now, do you remember Aunt Janelle? Right, she's passed away recently.
Yeah.
So this is a true story. Now they had those chicken houses. They had 3 big chicken houses that they had for 30 or 40 years. They actually burnt down, and when they canceled the insurance on the chicken houses, and they burnt down. I don't know if you know that. They all burnt down. They lost everything.
Anyway, get to the story.
So the lady across the street, they went to the same church with them, didn't like them very much. So she called the cops and said they were cooking meth in those chicken houses. I swear, this is a true story. Aunt Janelle told me the story. So the cops come there, and
now Aunt Janelle's super sweet.
Super sweet.
Church every Sunday, Wednesday, like just a great
just
lady.
about as sweetest woman you'll ever meet in your entire life. I can't think of nothing.
Her and her husband.
Dude, Uncle Vernon. It's nothing they ever did wrong ever in their entire life. Right? And didn't cuss or nothing.
What an old school name, Vernon.
Vernon, yeah.
Hey, Vernon, get over here. You don't hear anybody say that to their kid anymore.
Yeah. So let me finish. So the cop knocks on the door and tells Janelle, well, we're here to search your house. That we think you're cooking drugs or whatnot. We were here to search your house. She started laughing at him. Thought it was a joke. Just didn't even open the door for him. They literally had to show her a search warrant. She thought they were joking. Yeah. And it was the lady across the street that got mad at him and called the cops. And we searched her house. Yeah. Wow. So that does happen.
So Lady Di said, were you guys close growing up? And are you closer as adults?
I can answer that one a little bit. To be honest, I don't remember ever telling y'all I loved you. Until, when Toby died, I realized how stupid I was.
Well,
but we were close as a family. If there was something that needed to get done, we got it done. And most of that was fighting.
Well, I would say it was one of those things. If I ever were getting picked on, I didn't have much to worry about whether or not somebody's going to handle it.
That's true.
And if something were to go down, we heard about something going down, we would all go and handle it. There's no question in my mind. So yeah, I'd say we're closer as adults. I think that's just what happens. You mature. You're not afraid to tell your brother that you love him. And it wasn't that long ago where Jay was actually living with you, Nathan, about what it was, I don't know, 6 years ago, something like that. So it was a while back.
Could have been when I got back from Kosovo or something.
It was when you went back into the service.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You were like, man, I miss that idiot. I miss that stupid moron. And I was like, Nathan, I was like, you do not.
Talking about me?
Yes. Yeah. I was like, you do not have to, break him down. And I know you love him. You don't have to, it's fine. It's not a big deal. So
he calls me names as he tells me he loves me.
Just because Robot Queen, thank you. Rogue Bot Queen, thank you so much for those embers. So, Late Eye, AJ Styles, and Angry Brothers are awesome. Thank you. I appreciate it. Vicky, AJ, you're my new best friend. I love Chick-fil-A. Oh, you got to see that? Wendy brought that for me.
It's a staple.
Yeah, if you've never had Chick-fil-A, I suggest you do so.
Especially in Georgia, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to tell someone you love them as they're punching you in the mouth. That's Apollyon, 100% true. And I will tell that story. So maybe you don't remember it.
He tells this story all the time.
So the rule was punching in the chest, arm, stomach, even leg was game. That was cool. Until that one day,
where
Jay, I didn't mean to. I was aiming for your chest or arm, and you went like this. Oh, I was like, oh, Jesus.
I think the way I remember it is him telling you to hit him.
That was after that. So that I punched him in the face, ran to mom and dad.
Right.
Because I knew I was about to die.
Right.
And then, but that's when it was on, and we knew it was on.
Right.
Right. So there was something where me and Jay got in a fight again. He slammed me or something, and he goes, "Come on." It was something where I punched you.
So there's a second
and there was a second time. You scooped me. And you were trying to punch me, but every time you'd punch me, I'd grab your fist. And you finally got mad and grabbed the back of my head and went, bam, bam, bam!
Yeah, now I remember it.
blood goes everywhere. And I get up and I do that, and you realize you screwed up.
Yeah.
And you're like, come on, hit me! I go, oh, frick, I'm going to make this one count. And I ran again. And then there was the third time that changed everything. And you don't know, you're not going to like this story. You see, that's how much you cared about it, but you're not going to like this story. So I'm scared of you still.
Oh, I mean the one where I was going to actually kill you?
Nope.
Let's not talk about that.
So you were, we got in an argument again, and you jabbed me. Come on, bam! I was like, oh, freak. Didn't know what to do. You come on, bam! Scoop! Up against the wall, I threw you. I got a good scoop on you. Threw up against the wall, and you tripped over the couch. So I jumped on you. And then Dad came in, and we all thought we were both going to get killed.
I don't remember this one at all.
Man,
there was a lot of them.
So. But that was the last time you and I got in a fight. But it wasn't. It was many more times I saw Jay. He says he only got knocked out by Nathan twice. I remember.
Nathan and I already talked about
it. Maybe it was just so frequent, like back to back.
Jay had a way of diffusing the fight. He stopped swinging and just.
What the crap?
I'm sleeping.
He just kind of threw his arms around. I'm done. You almost got me. And then I would stop because I thought I was hurting him.
What the
No, you wouldn't do that. You would. You just kind of just.
I heard stories. Somebody. Friends growing up
down from a fight with you.
No, this was during the fight. You'd finally just give up. You wouldn't curl up in the fetal position. You just kind of lay.
There was one time Jay and I were going to school, and I guess you were a senior. Anyway, me and Jay were getting on the bus. Before that, you guys are arguing, and you're on the top bunk.
Yeah, I remember.
And Nathan just goes. Nathan's just sitting and just goes. Bam! It hits him with a kick, and Jay falls over the dresser.
I won't get into all the details. That
one's true. He didn't
but Jay said something I didn't like. It involved you, and I was telling him not to do it again. And he said, "Oh well," or something to that nature, and I kicked him in the back of the head and knocked him out.
I was like, "Oh!"
And then Dad came in.
And then a few days later, Dad knocked me out.
What did he knock you out with?
Dad was working at night. I had to go wake him up.
Oh yeah, so
and I went in the bedroom.
I don't know if you guys have ever had that dad or loved one that they just when you wake them up, they do one of those. That was our dad. He was swinging every time.
And he called you one time then?
Yeah. I woke him up. I was too close to him. I woke him up and he punched me right in the chest. And I was probably 12 or 13. I went flying back into that closet and just I couldn't get a breath. I passed out. I woke up. Dad slapping. Jay, you know not to do that, son.
He got close to me several times. I don't think he ever called me.
I would do this.
Well, y'all were.
I'd see his. I'd be like, I see his toe. Dad.
I would throw a shoe at him or something.
Dad, I wiggle his toe. I mean, I'm not going to get kicked. You know Dad couldn't kick or anything. He's no good. He wasn't Nathan or anything. So
I'm sorry. I'm surprised he got me with those little T-Rex arms he had.
It's funny.
Well, yeah. So, there's the... I would say as far as us being close, I remember... I feel like we fought all the time, not just with each other, but there was always someone picking a fight with someone in the trailer park, right? That's where we grew up, in the trailer park. This one kid was Frankie, whatever his name is.
Don't say his last name. I know what it is.
I don't know.
I know what it is.
Yeah.
I was telling that story.
This kid was just a real prick. I mean, he just picked on us the whole time.
Well, he turned out to be a psychopath.
Yes. And so...
and he was like, what, 2 years older than you?
Yes. And so finally, after years, at least a year of it, we were playing football. He wouldn't give my football back to me.
Yeah.
And I just finally had enough. I don't know what happened that day that caused it. You know what I mean? Because he'd been picking on me forever. And I don't know why I let him pick on me.
Well, let me go back and... I was scared to death. I'm probably 7, 8, around
7,
there.
8, something like that.
And they've told me stories of this guy pulling out eyeballs. And I believed it.
Yeah.
I believed everything they told me.
Yeah, I think we believed everything
It
he
wasn't
said.
too far off, though.
So, I'm like, they're about to get into it. And I sit going, I go, hey, no, guys. No, come on, guys. Come on. And Frankie
kicked Alan right in the face.
Frankie did?
Oh, yeah. And he was just a little kid.
Yeah. It didn't hurt. So, I should have known right then things were going to be okay.
Yeah.
But and I get up, oh, no. But that...
Then I proceeded to kick these shit out of that kid.
Yeah, dude, first kick was a crane kick, and I'm not exaggerating. Wham! I was like, oh my God! It was awesome.
That kid couldn't believe it just happened. I'm going to be honest with you, I couldn't believe it just happened. You went flying, whack, you know? It was awesome. Hey,
what's
buddy.
up, Eighth? Yeah, no kids allowed to get in there.
Being a little bit loud for you?
No.
You know why? We're adults.
And then proceeded to beat the crap out of him.
Yeah.
And then you'd think it would have stopped. I remember...
he ended up picking up a 2-4.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. He hit me in the chin with a 2-4.
He hit you with it?
He went to pick up 2-4. I tried to stop him because I saw him reaching for it, and he came up and caught me underneath the chin, and his cousin actually separated us when the kid picked up a 2-4. That kid was crazy. I mean, who the hell picks up a 2-4? Yeah, he's dead now.
He's dead, yeah.
Well,
died in prison.
Well, listen. But there was a one, and I'm 7, and I remember him saying something, and he was over at his house saying something to us, and we were walking out, you and I, and he said something to you, like, you want to fight again? And it was on the tip of my 8-year-old tongue to go, why, you want to get beat up again? I didn't say it, but I should have. I really should have. Lanky Bobcat, hey AJ, would you be down to see Shield versus Angry Brothers? The Shield, because there's I guess
I'm not a good wrestler.
Well, there's not really 3 of them either, so I don't know. I whatever gets you guys paid, I guess.
I'll take the money.
How much is it?
I'm gonna have to really fight when that happens because
yeah,
I can't get body slammed. I'm just gonna tell you.
Yeah, well,
I might not get up. So I'm not gonna be able to let that happen.
Well. and yeah, I'm sure your entertainment punches are not going to be very entertaining.
Yes, no,
at all.
No.
So yeah,
I have to go full UFC in that one.
Yeah,
maybe a guilty.
Hey, Raphael, thanks for the sub. Appreciate it. Yeah, man. But here's your chance. Here, the Jones Brothers versus the New Day.
I like the New Day. Can't go against New Day. I like them. And they just won the tag team championship.
I'm with you. Yeah. I love those guys. Well, Jay and Nate get chopped again by AJ, me. Angry Brothers, I think tonight is the perfect time. Wait, for revenge?
Revenge? No.
No.
I could get to chop you.
I chopped my son today.
Did you?
We were playing basketball, Avery. And I said, and so I beat him.
I thought he was going to say AJ.
We beat him. We were doing around the world, right? And I hit the last shot, and he goes, "If I shoot this, I'll win." I go, "Well, hold on. If you shoot and it goes in, you win. But if you lose, what happens?" And he came up with all these, Nothing. No. You got you got to ante up something. How about a chop? He goes, with my shirt up. I go, yeah.
He throws it out there.
He goes, no, but it can't be your hardest. I go, we'll do mid range. Okay. Avery has a handprint on his chest right now. So
And he took it okay.
he took it like a man. He laughed because that wasn't mid range at all. I swear it was.
The what we should do was the punch to Jay's head with a boxing glove again. That was great.
Oh, that was great.
Hey,
Yeah,
I bet he punches harder now.
So Lady Di wants to know how many years apart we are. So Nathan's the oldest. A lot of people think Jay is because he looks older, but Nathan's actually the oldest.
Yeah.
So Nathan's 5 years older than me, and Jay's 4 years older. And the reason why they fought all the time is because they're 1 year apart.
Yes.
And I know what it's like because AJ, my oldest, and Avery, my second oldest, are 21 months apart, and they got to have the same everything. At this point, it's if AJ has it, Avery's got to have it, and it was the same with those guys to the point where they would get Christmas gifts, but it was for both of you. Hey, you guys enjoy this awesome radio.
Yeah, and it was
stereo.
our gift. Yeah.
You get a speaker, I get a speaker. And then,
I remember you guys got a black and white TV
That's right.
for Christmas, which was awesome.
Yeah.
For,
We could only pick up those 3 channels.
we only had 3 channels, but we could go and watch it in the room.
Yeah, right.
And it was black and white when there were color TVs out.
yeah.
But it
was nice to have, though.
It was nice. You appreciate it.
What's the meanest thing that you ever remember doing to Alan? I know.
I know. I thought about this last night.
Thanks, Queenie.
I remember coming up to Alan and I said, "Hey, did Mom and Dad tell you yet?" He said, "What? What do you mean?"
How old was I when this happened?
4 or 5, something around there.
I bet you I was younger, and I bet I know what story this is.
And he said, "What? What do you mean?" And I said, "Mom and Dad didn't tell you." "Oh, I can't tell you." He goes, "What do you mean? What? You can't tell me. You can't tell me what?" And I said, I told Mom and Dad I couldn't tell you. And he said, No, you're going to tell me. I'm like, all right.
Well, spit it out. What did he do?
I said, "Oh, okay. You're a midget."
That's not what I thought.
And he goes, "No, I'm not." And I said, "Yes, you are. You're a midget." He goes, "I am not, Jay. Stop it. He goes running back to Mama.
He was small.
He goes running back to Mama. And he goes, "Mama, am I a midget?" Mama looks at me. So I knew I was in trouble. She looks down at Alan and she goes, "No, son, you're not a midget." And then walks over to me and slaps me.
Well, I thought you were going to say, when you guys told me that Santa Claus wasn't real, and I remember how old I was.
You were really young.
I was 3 years old, man.
That was pretty mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Why would you guys do
In
that?
all fairness, we were just figuring it out.
We were 5 and 6. I was 6. You were 7.
I was 8.
Mom and Dad told us when we were 5.
No, but it's not.
No. That's not what I heard. I heard you called Mom and Dad or something.
No, I got out of bed at the Granny's old house when we were living there. She wasn't there, but we were living there by ourselves, right? Mom, Dad, me, and you and Alan. And I got out of bed at Christmas night, and there was a bunch of Kmart bags around the tree. The first thing I went back in there and told you, they got all those gifts at Kmart.
I specifically remember a conversation with Mom, Dad, me, and you.
Yes, because
and Mom and Dad says, "All right, hey, Mom and Dad are Santa, and you from now on you're gonna get 3 gifts for Christmas."
Yeah, well that's
hold on, let me finish. One's gonna be clothes, and the other 2 are gonna be gifts. And you're only going to get 3 because Jesus only got 3 gifts, and
right.
You're not better than Jesus.
well, I'm sure
I wish I would have used that one.
I wish I would coming up with that.
Yeah.
For any other reason.
I knew that Jesus only got 3 presents. I should have used the line, "You're not better than Jesus."
But the reason that happened,
Thanks, Vicky,
is because I caught them with the bags under the tree.
I didn't know.
I told Mom Christmas morning these all came from Kmart.
Hold on, was that the White House, the one Granny and
yes? Next morning,
man.
Christmas morning, I told
you guys couldn't wait.
when you're that age,
I so wanted to believe in Santa Claus because I went to Mom. I go, "Mom, Nathan J told me Santa wasn't real." She goes, "Son, I'm not going to lie to you. He's not." What?
Well, let me tell you what the meanest thing.
Why just say, "Well, son, what do you believe?" And that would have been good enough.
Right.
And I could have just went on being excited about Santa Claus. Guys, I never got to believe in Santa.
Yeah, no, we did ruin that for you.
You
Sorry
freaking
about that, buddy.
jerks.
So let me tell you what the meanest thing I remember doing to you. Me and Jay did this to you.
What?
Oh, I know what this one is. And this, I got to admit,
We got in trouble for this one.
this is pretty, but you didn't get in trouble because you did it. It's what you used
That's
that got you in
exactly
trouble.
right. So you are talking. So you remember that night we got Mom's mascara.
But this way.
So we pulled Alan's pants down and wrote stuff all over his butt and was arrow pointing down to his butthole and said butthole this way or butt this way and it's all kinds of stuff I was reading while he was sleeping. And so we got in trouble because we used Mom's mascara.
Yeah,
Yeah, they didn't get,
because we wrote on
yeah,
it.
they didn't. Had they just had a Sharpie, they would have been fine. But they used Mom's mascara. I remember going, "What is that on my leg?"
Oh, yeah, we made one on his face.
And they're like, "Oh, you got it all over you. You got a butthole this way." What? So I don't know if I told on you,
Oh,
but I gotta admit, how did I don't know. Well, did you guys drug me? How did I not wake
I
up?
don't know.
I was in third grade.
Yeah, I was in the 4th grade. That's
So we had this trailer that we lived in was really small. It was a 2-bedroom, but the back bedroom was super cold or super hot, depending on what part of the year it was.
'Cause we didn't have
So
air
my
conditioning.
parents, we didn't have air conditioning. We didn't have crap. Barely had fans. So my parents slept in the living room and on a fold-out couch with my little brother, and I had to sleep with these buttholes. So
We slept in the same bed until we were like, I remember,
well,
11 or 12.
no, well, until we moved.
Over to Strict the
Not
Strickland
Benfield,
Trailer Park.
What
Yeah.
Tanner's Mill.
Tanner's Mill, yeah.
And then, yeah. So then we'd play this stupid game called Bigfoot, and all you do is you put your arms beside you, and you just roll.
He's trying to roll over the other one.
I never roll over anybody. I was small, so there was no winning for me when it came to this game. It was a terrible game
Yeah.
that they thought of.
Yeah,
I'm
of course,
sure.
it works in our
Yeah.
favor, right? Well, let me tell you the meanest thing I ever did to Jay, and it's really awful, and I still feel bad about it. Dude. I actually literally
All right.
feel bad about it.
I don't remember it, so it can't be too bad.
So we were sleeping when it happened. So we were in Lula.
All right.
Toby wasn't born yet, and it was the day after Halloween.
I was 4. So
No. I don't think you were 4. Because I was
you were
5.
much
Okay, so 3.
Yeah,
I was
real
4.
small.
Around
you
the
were a
age
baby.
I was told that Santa wasn't real.
Yeah, right.
No.
So-
You're a baby.
But I
No,
think you're a
if he's wait.
No, this was at Lula. I was 5 years old. He was 4
Oh,
years old.
oh,
So
yeah.
you're just a baby.
Yeah, I am.
So I wake up early and I'm sitting there eating this sucker, day after Halloween. I look down and there's Jay asleep on the bottom bunk. I didn't like the sucker. I dropped that damn sucker on your head and rolled over and went to sleep.
You put a sucker
I
in
dropped
there?
the sucker from up the top down in your hair. And then Mom came in about an hour later. She was screaming. You were screaming because they had cut a big chunk of your hair out to get that sucker out. I really am sorry.
Did
That
you
was
tell Mom you did it, or did you just?
I told her I fell asleep and it fell out of my hand.
Oh,
I
man.
must have dropped it. I remember looking down at you going, kick.
That's perfect. It's like trash to
It's
me.
the meanest thing I think I ever did. I really am sorry. I think about that. But God.
Well, it was the
I don't want-
70s. We all had long hair,
Yeah, I don't know what got into it. I don't know why I did it. I just remember looking at you and poof, rolling over and going to bed. Boy, it wasn't good when I woke up. Let's put it that way.
All right. Well, I don't remember.
Sorry about that, Jack.
It must be in this spot right here.
That's exactly where it is.
It's right on top of your head, buddy.
Yeah, I would tell all these mean things that I've done to you guys, but I hated you, and I wanted to be just like you.
See, I
I
don't
don't
understand that. I was
You
a
were
good
mean to me
athlete.
all the time.
You were a jerk to him constantly.
You were a jerk to me.
I know.
No, he wasn't. I don't recall Nathan always being a jerk to you.
Oh,
You were just mean to me just because you were bored.
I was. Trust me, there was a lot of times where I was mean to Jay. I had to catch myself and stop the way I even talk sometimes, because I can just act like the older dick brother.
Are you still doing that today?
Not trying not to do very hard, don't I?
I'm pretty good at it.
Jay can be awful though.
Yeah, that's true.
But Nathan was when we were growing up, everybody liked him. He was cool. If he had a cool haircut, I had that cool haircut. If he did something, I did something. If he had the rat tail, I had the rat tail.
Yeah.
And so Jay actively tried not to.
Jay
do that,
did the opposite.
So if I liked it, Jay didn't want nothing to do with it.
Nope.
Not clothing, not the haircut, nothing.
Yeah.
Well, I did have a New Kids on the Block haircut at one point.
Yeah. That you probably stopped combing.
Did I?
Yeah, and wore a hat.
Did I?
Yeah, you remember?
No, I don't remember. But I look pretty good as a New Kid on the Block.
Yeah, there you go. He's already got the dance down.
Yeah, do the dance, Jay.
I can't. I don't want to do it.
I can play the song for you if you don't know.
My back hurts.
You got the right stuff, baby. Yeah, we have no shame.
What is it? Turn Me On? Is it?
Well, I'm not going that far with it.
Yes, yes, that is.
What's your favorite group?
I did
what was your favorite song?
Please Don't Go Girl.
No, that I'll Be Loving You Forever.
Oh yeah,
Sing a verse.
I don't know. I keep singing a verse. Hell, that guy hadn't hit puberty yet when he sang that song.
I remember having the Michael Jackson record.
Yeah.
Oh, Thriller.
Yeah. Thriller.
Man,
we played the crap.
I remember us watching that, or watching like on the awards or something like that, playing that record, and then practicing in our socks.
Yeah,
in the kitchen.
Well, that's when we saw him do it the first time. Was that moonwalk? It was on the Grammys when he did it. And so we immediately got up and tried to figure it out.
Yeah.
You know, which I don't think we figured it out that night. We thought we did. I think it was months later we figured it out.
By the way, we also were breakdancers.
I knew he was going to bring it up.
And from now on, I suggest that you call Nathan Nate Fresh. That was his name. What was your Leadhead with Jay's? Because he could spin on his head.
Jay could literally do that, by the way.
As long as we had a cardboard box.
Because I didn't want to break my neck. Yeah. And then Alan, Limbo.
Limbo was mine because I could worm, but I could worm and my feet could come over my head and I'd come up to my feet.
Yeah.
Those days are gone. So that's not happening.
I'm sure you can still do it.
MS Queen, thank you for the train, girl. Nathan, my favorite New Kids on the Block song was "I'll Be Loving You Forever."
Yep.
We're with you.
Loving you.
What did I say mine was?
I don't remember.
I think
Please Don't Go Girl.
No. Please Don't Go Girl. Yeah. Please Don't Go Girl. Yeah.
So I like that one too, though.
Yeah. We listened to those songs until Jacob acted like he was too cool, and then he was like, "What was it, like metal?"
I went deep into Guns N' Roses came out in 1986.
Well, everybody's on Guns N' Roses.
I think
No, not
heavier
every.
than that.
No. There's specific songs on there that Mom got mad at that I enjoyed.
Like what's it called? That Brownstone.
Here I am, your Rocket Queen. Yeah, Rocket Queen. That was the song I used to
That
play.
wasn't that bad.
Well,
Mr. Brownstone was bad though.
Yeah, but in a certain part in the song, they had a woman screaming, and Mom's, put that down. I don't want to hear that again. When she walked out of the room and turned it back up.
What was it? Who was song?
Rocket Queen by Guns N' Roses. One of my favorite songs.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
I
better not bring that one up. I don't know how old our viewership. But I remember that moment in music where back then it crossed the line of saying stuff. You're like, what?
Oh, yeah.
And our cousins had the tape.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh my God, I can't believe he's saying that. This is such a big deal. You can't get this tape anywhere.
Yeah.
So
now it's completely normal.
Yeah, now it's like so normal. Hey, Vicky wants you to dance.
That's him. I don't dance. Nathan
So,
dance.
and that also was the thing is like, Nathan could dance. Guess who started dancing? Still rocking it today.
When I was much more limber. Now I look like I'm kind of made out of stone.
Well, now dances are like, you do the moves that I do. It's like line dancing, but hip hop line dancing.
Yeah,
you're not really coming up with your own stuff. I don't think you're coming up with somebody else's.
Have you seen the kids now? Don't dance at all, really. I mean, like if you go to like the prom,
That's true.
They stand on the wall. I asked Bryson when he was going to go to the prom. Son, do you know how to slow dance? Nobody dances, Dad. Kid that goes to prom doesn't know how to slow dance. Never slow dance. To this day, I don't think he knows how to slow dance.
I was an introvert and I knew how to dance.
I think dancing was much bigger back then than it is now. I'm telling you, I think kids literally don't do that anymore.
Well, they certainly don't do it now at this particular time.
Do you remember? I remember seeing you in cuffs for the first time. Do you remember what it was for?
In handcuffs?
Uh-huh.
No. Sex cuffs.
No. Because you were with him on this one. I bet y'all remember this at all.
Yeah, they handcuffed us. We were young.
When you're on, y'all were climbing on top of Oakwood Street.
Okay, yes.
That's
I
true.
remember.
He didn't get handcuffed.
I freaking so.
I did.
So we lived below an elementary school, and I don't know why. Maybe you guys know why.
That was my fault. Yeah.
While we were
Let's climb on the school.
So we were on top of the roof of the school, running around.
Why?
Skipping stones.
Because we could get up there, and
Okay.
no
No
you just
reason.
want to go. You just want to go higher, right? It's like when you see a tree you can climb. You just want to keep going. Somebody had broken into the school earlier that day, though we didn't know.
Oh, well.
And I actually saw him walk up because I was on top of the school, so I saw the people come up in the back. But the funny part was. So we saw people coming, so we're trying to hustle off the roof. So I jumped down this little thing and I reached back up to grab Alan, and this guy goes, "Hey, stop!" And I froze, and Alan jumped off that thing and took off running, and he was gone.
And it was at least 10 foot high.
It was a story.
Yeah.
And you're talking. I'm barely 5.
Yeah.
Woo!
No, you wasn't even 5.
It depends if school started yet.
because you
No, you were in kindergarten.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's right.
That's right.
Freaking! I heard stop, and I got scared to death. And
Stop being
I already told you they already told you how small it was. But fear took over. Who knows what Dad would have done to me if I was put in handcuffs. So I freaking bolted, man, and was gone. And I think I told Mom to come up and get you.
She did come walking up there and had me in handcuffs, and but they realized I hadn't broken into the school. They wanted the people that broke into the school. They didn't want us. That's why we were up on the roof. And I think I told them because we could. It was way up, and we wanted to see what was up there.
There was a ladder or something. We walked right up there.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Man, what a good big brother you were trying to be. We're not freaking.
Yeah.
As soon as I found trouble.
All right, Alan, I'm gonna help you down. Hey!
Whoa! That was freaking gone, man.
Yeah.
Because I got off the roof and I saw the guy and he was running into the whatever spot that was.
I think you're the one who yelled at us.
Yeah, so the cops are coming.
We were great.
I ran for the daggum woods. They didn't see me.
You didn't run for the woods, did you?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I went straight to the park, the Taylor Park, bro.
I went the other side. They didn't get me.
The funny thing is, here's the funny thing is, as I froze when the guy yelled, and I don't remember seeing Alan ever again. I just know Mom came up the hill.
I was so scared, man. I was so scared.
What did you say to Mom?
They got Nathan.
They got Nathan. Something like I think they got Nathan. He's in trouble. I didn't tell her what we were doing. So
Did you tell him it was the cops?
Yeah, I probably said the cops got him. Yeah. But that reminds me of when we caught that field on fire too.
Oh,
that wasn't
us.
Well, it was caught on fire.
We were there.
It was
Avery. It's too crowded in here, man. You got to hit the road, dude.
I know, but can
You're
I go
in my camera, dude.
Look at his voice.
Get off.
Can I go on? Can I play the Xbox?
I'm almost done.
So no.
No. Go shoot some baskets, bro.
I like when your voice is cracking though. Sexy.
MS Queen, I'll give you a little taste. It's just this is just for just a little breaking. There you go.
Very difficult. It looks like you got a nice flow there, huh?
Yeah, it's pretty good, man. I can do it all, man.
Anyway, back on the fire. That was a kid named Eric.
What kind of it was like a dry field. It was like a hayfield. Yeah. And
he'd light a match and throw it down on the ground and catch fire a little bit and he'd beat it out.
And it just got too big for it to put out.
Yeah.
He tried to blame it on us, and his brother ratted him out.
Yeah.
And here goes Scary Alan again. Gone.
I think Jay and I tried to help put it out.
Yeah, we did. I ran like crazy.
Jacket.
Got Mom. She ran out there. I think the fire department came, got it finally got put out. It was
everybody started running up with shovels and everything. And they go, "What y'all do?" And it wasn't me.
Yeah,
we didn't rat on them.
And I remember that kid was. I don't think we had any part of it. We were probably telling the kid to stop. He was the one doing it.
Yeah, we were telling him to stop.
MS Queen says in my Forrest Gump voice, I was running.
Do you remember getting that bicycle in the same kid's yard? And they had that like a ditch. It seemed like a ravine now, but it was a ditch. And no, in Benfield Trailer Park, same place in that backyard where that kid lit the field on fire, and jumping that ramp.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And then Jason Marlowe broke his arm.
Remember that first time he broke his arm.
Yeah.
Reggie, finally able to catch the stream. I've been a long time fan ever since TNA and even met you on a live show in Georgia over a decade ago. Holy crap, man! Hey, thanks for the Emerson joining us for the stream. So, yeah, we had it was an interesting childhood, but I think everybody has stories like this. We can't be the only ones.
I'm sure.
Now, we probably got in more trouble based on the thing that I found out about kids getting in trouble was based on boredom. And back then, you didn't have many video games. If you did, you had the Atari.
But you only had one TV, right?
Right. So if somebody wanted to watch something, you don't get to play.
Play Atari. That's right.
So I think based on we just got bored a lot.
Yeah. Made up stuff to go do.
Made up stuff to do. That yeah.
What's your favorite game we ever played? I know mine.
Basketball,
baseball. That was so fun.
That was fun.
So, what is basketball, baseball? So we had a bat, a terrible aluminum bat, and we had a basketball. But that basketball
was flat.
So we couldn't play basketball. So basketball, baseball, and we played it. And it was fun, and 9 times out of 10, there'd be an easy pop fly that all you had to do was run in to get, and Jay would. Bam! 9 times out of 10, we know we're going to be entertained by Jay, busting his butt on a simple routine pop fly. So,
how about the skateboard? And when we stopped something
Oh,
obstacle
yeah.
course on the skateboard,
Coming down the hill.
man,
and
my
he'd come
legs
off.
are all ate up for. I don't know how long we did that for.
so MS Queen was the only child until she was 16. How do you think? How different do you think our lives would have been if you were an only child? Like,
quite a bit different.
God, could you imagine things? I would have done some terrible things.
Oh yeah, you guys were my constant companions growing up.
That's what I was going to say.
It was a summer. We didn't really do much, right?
There was nothing to do. Our parents went to work.
Right, so we were pretty much on our own from
kids.
7 o'clock in the morning until 6 o'clock in the afternoon, and we just made up stuff to do all the time.
Yeah,
It was a constant. Summers were. I don't ever remember a summer being so. Like, oh my God, I wish it'd just be over.
Yeah.
Kind of.
We'd go play in the woods or something.
yeah, we play guns.
We'd actually go build a fort.
Yeah.
I think my kids go build a fort now.
I don't know if my kids really. It's like Fortnite.
I'm pretty sure.
Like when you build a real fort.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to let one of my kids handle a machete. Probably.
That's right. We had
probably cut
machetes.
their leg off.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm for sure somebody's going to cut somebody
Yeah.
with a machete.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
it wasn't all cookies and cream. We did get hurt quite a bit, or I got hurt quite a bit.
Apollyon said, "Man, I was sheltered as a kid. I did none of this stuff. I just hit tennis balls off the house, or
batted rocks.
Batted rocks. So yeah.
Well, we did that too. Now we would play with rocks and hit them. You remember that? Pitch a rock to the other guy and hit it with a bat. We do that too.
You don't remember this at all. I remember you throwing rocks at cars on trains.
So
Every kid did that.
well, we also lived we had a house, and literally, what was it? 30 feet from the house was a railroad track.
Yeah.
So it sucked when it went by if you were sleeping.
Yeah.
The house is still
Jay,
there.
you don't remember me throwing that rock and hitting the caboose and the conductor being on the caboose as we were standing there.
No, I remember.
I was trying to hit the caboose, right? Because here it comes, hit the caboose, and I hit it, and the conductor's right there, and me and you took off running. We're little kids; we don't even know it's wrong.
That happens quite a bit. It's where Nathan and I are running away from a situation.
Did you ever? I mean, I was really too small to. I remember going there, but did you ever know? Did you ever think of putting a penny down there and letting it run it over and have that flat penny?
No, I don't think we did that.
I still want to do that.
Yeah,
I remember when we lived over in Oakwood. You were with us when we that creek where the railroad track.
Oh my God! Let me tell you how stupid we were. I mean, this is dumb on another level.
That tunnel.
Yeah,
It was
stupid.
A big tunnel, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we're elementary school kids.
I still get freaked out about that.
We walked through a dark tunnel that had water going through it.
A creek, train tracks.
A big creek. It was about 12 foot wide and slow moving creek.
Yeah, slow move. And then it got into what we called the wash hole. Do you remember this?
Mm-hmm.
And we swam in it.
Yeah.
As kids. There had to be all kinds of snakes in this thing.
Oh my God.
Oh, there were snakes.
And God knows what.
We came out the other side one time.
He's talking about the swim hole behind the school.
But there was another time where we walked through this tunnel.
Yeah, you were with us.
You were with us.
Yeah.
We
I know which was beside the train tracks, right?
Yeah.
And
Okay.
then all the
watermarks came right coming out straight behind us, and then we looked up and there's two big black snakes
sitting in the thing.
sitting right there.
So
we're
we
like,
took off
oh my
running.
god.
Yeah. So dumb.
That was so dumb. Sorry, I did that.
Not only it was the tunnel dumb, the creek, that wash hole.
Oh,
It was stupid.
I mean-
it makes me sick in my stomach now.
And we used to swimming in the winter time too.
go swimming in the wintertime.
But we're here. We lived. I don't know.
I
I
got some
don't.
immunity.
Maybe.
I got nothing.
Lady Di said I only had one older sister, no brothers. My sister almost 9 years older than me.
Oh, yeah, so you're pretty much an only child.
Yeah, well, but that's the way. Like our youngest brother.
Yeah.
That's the way you guys, and that's the way AJ and Annie are.
Right.
You know, they have that separation.
But
You know,
it's
so
pretty much reset for Toby. I don't know if you know that. He was completely like a firstborn again.
Yeah,
reset for him.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of the way that Annie is.
Right.
It was just first, her being our girl changed the game, and then it's I see that. I got it the first time. So our youngest brother, my younger brother, Toby was 4 years younger than me, and I remember the last fight we ever got into. And I don't know what it was over. Something stupid, I'm sure. And I went to headlock and take him over. So I may have been in college, and so he was like a couple grades behind me, so not the 10th grade. So it was around there, and I went to take him over. And then I really had to scoop him and pow, and he hit the ground, and he hit real hard. I go, oh man.
Yeah, you felt bad.
I'm a douchebag. Yeah. I felt terrible about it. Now, we never fought again.
Yeah.
But I don't know where it came. What part was it that that I felt like? Why did I feel bad that time? Yeah. I guess maybe we didn't have a fight in a long time. Then it happened, and I felt bad about it.
I think in the end, you don't really want to hurt the other guy. There's a lot of it.
No, there was a bunch of times.
Jay's the different one that wants to hurt you.
Yeah. Jay really wanted to kill me, as you said.
No, not you, him. You were just if I couldn't beat Nathan, I'd just go beat you.
I'll tell you the funniest thing, and people have talked to me about this, that Jay and I can get in an argument and be screaming at each other with spit coming out of our mouths. Like people are thinking, oh my God, and then stop talking about it, sit down on the couch and watch TV like nothing happened.
Yeah.
And we do it as adults.
I don't know, man. I think you got. I don't know. Maybe you guys have just never grown up. Midnight.
Ask that question.
Listen, I can't give you any hair care tips because, maybe Nathan can.
Yeah, shave your hair off.
There you go.
It's much easier.
I think I'll be there.
Listen.
I'm trying. I don't want to listen. I'm grateful for it still being on my head. I really am. But I'll be chewing gum. God dang it! Gotta spit my gum out. So
you got to make money on your hair though. When you get ready to cut it off in little bitty strands and sell it. And sell it off.
You're so selfish.
I am. Yeah.
It's probably a cancer patient somewhere that needs it.
Oh,
yeah, maybe I'll help them out.
You had to go that way with it. Dadgummit.
Well, I'm just trying to do the right thing.
Bald is beautiful, Nate.
I know, yeah.
Nate Fresh.
Listen, there's nothing like walking through the rain with a bald head.
What do you mean? Why do you say that?
Because it feels fine, and you're not trying to get your hair out of your face or nothing. Just it's normal. It's like wearing a baseball cap.
Brant, thanks for those sparks. Appreciate you guys with the sparks. McKinner, thank you. Geez, is there anything we haven't talked about? Well, let me ask you. I'm curious because I've never really asked this. When I first got into wrestling, what did you think about it? It was
Nathan or me?
Well,
either one of you.
I remember when you first said it because you actually lived with me at the time you started it, and I thought it was.
Yeah, I did.
I thought it was crazy, right?
You did.
And I thought. I didn't think much of it. I didn't think not do it. I just thought, well, I never heard anybody doing that. And then I went up there and watched you the first time, and I got really fired up about it. Right? I was yelling and everything, But it was completely. At first, I thought, well, that'll never really amount to nothing. Then I went and watched. I thought, well, this could really amount to something, and I really get excited. And then I went up there a few times. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And so it was. Yeah, it was kind of the.
Did you ever bring a girlfriend up there?
No, I don't think
I was
so.
about to say,
I think I met some girlfriends up there.
I don't think that's saying much.
I don't think it's saying much either.
But when did you hear that I was wrestling, trying this thing? Because you were in the Marines, probably. How long were you in the Marines?
Well, no, 5 years in the Marine Corps.
So yeah, I was in the Marines when.
Or you were in the Marines.
You were in the Marines.
I was in the Marines. Yeah, I was started wrestling when you were still in the Marines.
Yeah. Collegiate wrestling and high school wrestling, yes. If you're talking about pro wrestling,
I'm talking about pro wrestling.
No. You remember when you came we were walking out of Kmart, and you stopped your buddies there?
Oh, there you go. That's where it was.
That's when it
happened.
started. Yeah.
Oh shoot, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, what did you think as it progressed and?
Well, as it started, at first I was wondering the same thing with Nathan, what could ever come of that. And then, you started getting on those little cable, what was that, public television?
Yeah, public television, yeah.
And,
like 2
and I
o'clock
watched,
in the morning, 3 o'clock.
some of them, and I was like, holy crap, he's good at this. And then I started remembering how good you were at being a showboat, basically, when you were a kid. You always wanted the limelight. And I was like, no.
I was pretty shy unless we were sports oriented.
No, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay,
that's what I'm talking about. You shine when that kind of stuff came out. So I thought, well, maybe it'll work. And then when you got picked up by WCW, I was like, oh crap! That's awesome.
Yeah.
And then all that other crap happened.
And then it went out of business. And
that's when I was more impressed by you, though.
Yeah, me too.
That's when I thought that you were really going to do well.
Yeah, when you didn't get
because I remember you leaving the house and you were upset about it, and I stopped you on the way out. I don't know if you remember, but I told you, I said, "Don't quit, keep going, just don't quit."
Hold on, he wasn't living with you at the time.
No, I didn't say he was. He was leaving the house.
Living with you,
leaving, going out the back door, and I told you, "Don't quit, just keep doing it, just don't quit." I don't know if you remember, but you were walking out the back door, and as you were walking out, I told you that. You said thanks. It just had happened,
Yeah,
that's the point where, and that's my motto in anything. It's just. Keep going until you can't go no more, right? Don't quit. That's really how I believe, and that's what I was trying to urge you on, and I thought right then you'd do well.
And when he was living with me, is when we had the landlines, and anyway, phone rings, I pick it up.
Oh.
And I'm like, I said, hello, and the guy says, yeah, can I speak to AJ? Whenever they asked for AJ, I knew they meant, that it was a wrestling thing, and they needed to talk to Alan. So I said, okay, hang on. I put the phone down. I realized I forgot to ask who was calling. I picked it up. I said, can I ask who's calling? And he said, yeah, it's Jeff Hardy. And I said, okay, 1 second. Put the phone back down. Picked it back up. Went, the Jeff Hardy? Was it Jeff or Matt?
Neither one of them.
I thought it was Jeff Hardy.
Why would they call me to fire me?
No, not from WCW. From the NWA TNA at the time.
I don't know why they would call me.
It was Jeff.
It was not Jeff.
It wasn't Jeff. Jeff
not
never.
That Jeff. It's the other Jeff.
Jeff Jarrett.
Oh, Jeff Jarrett. Dadgummit, I got him confused over the years. Anyway, and I said,
those two. Yeah,
they look identical.
It's a lot of time. Come on, I couldn't remember the exact Jeff.
Yes, but that's when TNA started up.
Yeah. Anyway, so I picked up the phone and I said, all right, and I remember, okay, the Jeff Jarrett, and he said, yeah. I said, hold on. Hang up the phone, or put the phone down and run up. Alan, Jeff Jarrett's on the phone. Jeff Jarrett's on the phone. And Alan walks down, gets on the phone, starts talking. Calm, cool, collected. Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, He hangs up the phone. He walks right over and gives Wendy a hug, and I knew that was it.
Yeah, well, that's basically when TNA started up, and it was like, hey, could you come up here and wrestle, and we're going to try this thing out. And I was like, yeah, I can do that. So even when even though it was Jeff, I didn't think it was a big deal because I've seen indies come and go, and at the time it was no more than an indie to me. So it wasn't until months later I go, okay, well, this is something we got. All right, it's not going to go out of business tomorrow. So yeah, that was a big deal. I think I was with TNA for 11 years.
11 years, yeah.
That's a long time.
I remember when you got to wrestle in front of Dad for the first time.
Yeah, I think he enjoyed that.
He had a picture of it. Yeah, he had it by him all the time.
Yeah, it was.
And what's the one thing Dad never let me do?
What? Take a picture?
Wrestle. He never let me wrestle. I asked first, daggum.
To collegiate wrestling.
high school.
wrestling.
Yeah. I wish
Alan
you
would let you wrestle, and like you could have done
He wouldn't let me.
you could have done what Alan does. That would have been wonderful to watch you get.
Oh yeah.
I did ask if you guys wanted to.
You did.
No, he asked me. Yeah, he said, "Do you want to put on a mask? You can be the general, like a car insurance." I'm like, "No, come on."
I asked Toby too. Nobody really wanted to do it. And
I was
like,
raising Bryson. There's no way I could have done it.
All right.
I could have. I was 26, no kids.
You could have done it.
Yeah,
Yeah, you started. Thank you for the embers.
but I was gray headed.
Kidder, I'm an indie wrestler, and if I ever get a chance, I would love to square up with you. Well, I can't promise you I'll ever be back on the indies, but if you ever make it up to WWE, I would be happy to do it, man. Seriously, thank you for the embers. Appreciate you, and good luck. Just keep doing what you're doing, man. Keep learning. That's what it's all about. All right, Polly Hudson, JAFF, JARRETT, Jeff Jarrett.
Oh, Jared. All right, he's making fun of me.
Well, he's not
It's
really
okay.
making fun of you. That's what his deal was.
It's okay. He's got to do it in his demon voice. So.
All right, Midnight Howler, thanks for joining us for the stream here. She has to go back to work, so thank you for the embers. Appreciate that. Probably a good thing Jay didn't wrestle. Busting his butt catching pop-ups. Right?
That's what would have made it funny, though.
Yeah,
It would
right.
have been hilarious.
Like, Jay's winning.
It'd been like the
he
Milky
tripped over his
Brothers.
own feet and got pinned.
Oh my
It'd be like the
God.
Milky Brothers and the WC,
The Mulkey Brothers.
Mulkey Brothers.
Wow.
So,
You'd just be Jay though.
I'll be the Jay Mulkey.
Jay Mulkey. So there was this tag team, and they used to have
I can't
squash
believe you
matches
remember that.
Yeah.
with teams.
Who can forget those guys?
And the Mulkey brothers they got squashed in WCW all the time. That was their job. There was that one time, I believe,
Well,
one of the Mulkeys, the Barbarian, and
Yes.
the Barbarian caught one of the Mulkeys, but tripped over the other one as the other Mulkey was getting up, and Barbarian got pinned.
I can't believe
And we're like, the Mulkey Mania!
We went nuts.
and so years later now, I like wrestling. If I ever got the chance to watch it, I watched it. But years later, I was in Anderson College, and they wanted us to work a fair to help with the wrestling team, get money and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, there's wrestling here? Oh, man. And then the headliner, the Mulkey Brothers. I got the Mulkey Brothers. Forget, man, get out of here.
Do you remember Zane Smith? Zane Smith, he was a Braves pitcher, but he wrestled a little bit. Had the nose. Zane Smith, I'm telling you, he was on the WCW.
I don't know.
I'm telling you,
they
it
go
was
hand in hand because it was Turner stuff, right?
Yeah.
So yeah.
He had the nose, you couldn't miss it. I remember watching, thinking, God, that's the guy from the pitcher.
Who was the best dancer when we were kids?
That'd be me.
It probably was. I got pretty freaking good.
I'm sure you did.
When you were taking nights off,
Yeah.
I was watching the music awards and watching the backup dancers and taped them and was rewinding them.
Were you really?
Rewinding them, watching
Wow.
them. Yeah.
Okay. Well, maybe
I
you
was
did.
dedicated.
Wow, that's dedication.
Yeah, man. I was on Lanky Bobcat. What's your, you guys got a favorite restaurant? I mean, you're not going to be able to go to it and sit there and eat, but
Athens is Rafferty's.
Rafferty's.
Yeah, steak restaurant. Oof, it's so good.
I don't think I got a favorite one that anybody would know.
You just like food?
Well, there's one in Beaufort that I love, Sparata, but it's just a high class, steakhouse, and got their chef and the whole nine, that kind of restaurant.
Oh, I'm trying to. I keep it simple. I'm a Texas Roadhouse guy.
I do like Texas Roadhouse.
I can eat there pretty
That's
much
good.
any time.
The one I still like as far as fast food, Burger King. I love it.
I love Burger King.
I love Burger King.
But also, if we're going like that's a main food chain. It was as far as Texas Roadhouse, but Longstreet Cafe. We eat there all
that's
the time.
good.
It's good food.
It's just kind of for me in Gainesville, it's just home cooking kind of thing going on. So I like that every once in a while, a little home cooking. But
Can I ask you a question?
me,
Yeah. How do you? I mean, you and I have went out to eat together. My wife and your wife and kids went out to eat, and you and I went out to eat for ourselves. And I don't know how you deal with people. The way you're so nice to people. How do you do it? Do you focus off yourself for a second and realize that it's a fan of yours that you may never get to meet again.
Well, I would agree with him because I've been impressed with you at times because to points where even my son got irritated one night, Bryson, when he was young, if you remember that. It's like, people are weird. You remember that. So you do a really good job.
Well, man, I really appreciate them. Obviously, they've spent money at some point to see me, and I really appreciate that. And at the same time, I'm flattered that they would think that much of me, that I'm even a star in their eyes, and that means a lot to me. So, and I don't know what kind of person they are, but if I can make them happy, or here's what I know the most about parents. If their kid likes a guy, a wrestler, say a wrestler or a woman, whatever, a man or woman, and that particular wrestler is mean to them, they're not going to want to take those kids to another wrestling match. But if I'm nice to their kids, man, I really appreciate that. No, man, and I it's real genuine when I do it. But I know how I want my kids to be treated by someone they look up to.
Sure.
And I don't want to be that guy that's just a jerk. And I have bad days. I'm not always perfect and stuff like that, but I try. And I think it means a lot to parents who they're the ones spending their money. Mm-hmm. So if they can see somebody that that the child gets to meet and they look up to, and there's an opportunity, I like making people happy. I do. I'm just one of those kind of guys.
Well, I got another question for you then.
All right.
You guys can't see the poster that's up above us here on the wall.
They've seen them.
Okay, I just want to know if your abs are airbrushed on that.
No, they're not. They're not.
Those look very vivid. I don't know the word for it.
It's the TLC poster, guys, and that's not. Oh, they may be. I don't know. There's a possibility.
You look closer to He-Man in that picture.
There's a possibility, and trust me, if I looked fat in it, it wouldn't be up there. So
that made your hair look a little bit more fluffy.
Well, it's a real picture. Like I'm jumping through there. I can
here.
jump up and do a compose.
It looks like a wig.
Okay,
Jay's just a little jealous because if he jumped up there, there'd be no movement at his.
Well, Jay could all agree. Jay would jump, but he'd still see the floor.
As they took the picture, his hair would shine, and the flash would mess
Bam!
Big glare.
MS Queen. My son's favorite place is Taco Bell. I had Taco Bell today.
Yeah, Taco Bell's another one I can always eat at Taco Bell.
Yeah, me too.
I will say that I always overestimate what I want to eat at Taco Bell because when I go there, I'm just like, I want it.
You get
and so I get a bunch of food, and I'm literally just shove it down, and then I'm thinking, why did I do that? And then I'm holding my stomach.
I do that a lot.
I just do it when I go there.
I do that a lot with food. So my regimen is usually I eat at 2 o'clock. Mm-hmm. I'm done eating by 6.
Yeah.
Didn't happen today, guys.
I start at 5 in the morning. I eat at 5 in the morning, and then I stop. Like for Chick-fil-A here, I won't eat that.
Yeah, so, I said, "Are you gonna be back before 7?" Because I started at 3 today.
Right.
Yeah. Well, I'll eat it tomorrow. Can't wait to eat it tomorrow. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I'm gonna eat whatever y'all got.
I do 5 to 12 every day. 5 to 12. I try to stop it.
See, I think that's hard.
Yeah.
But you go to bed early too, right?
I go to bed early, yes.
Is it how close to it is it your bedtime right now?
Oh, I should be going to bed.
See, I'd rather go to bed late, and then like I'd like my perfect day would be start at 12 o'clock, and then if I were working, I'd like to work nights because I don't go to bed until maybe 3.
Yeah, so I couldn't do that.
Oh wow!
So you're going to bed, or you want to go to bed when I'm literally trying to get up. I wake up all throughout the night. I want to get up. I love to get up in the morning, and so I've had trouble sleeping because I think it's time to get up. And so 3 o'clock, I'll look at the clock at 3 and go, all right, just sleep 2 more. Just make it 2 more hours so you can get up. I do that all the time.
Yeah, I hate that. I want to be out cold.
Yeah,
that's what we all have different sleep patterns. Our eating patterns are close though. I eat at 6 o'clock. I know. I'm looking at my stomach. It's a little different.
You eat at 6.
I can't work out
at 7, then 8.
No. I eat at 6, and then I don't eat again until I get home, which is at 4 o'clock, and then I don't eat again.
Yeah, it's tough, man. Because I will say this: between 2 and 6, ain't nothing I won't eat.
Yeah, no, pretty much that. Well, I don't eat a lot of carbs anyway, but I'll eat tons and tons. People laugh all the time. Like, are you going to eat again? Yeah, I eat a lot. I just eat it in that window, and that's what I do, and I don't stop.
It just works for me. I'm full, and don't worry about it. So
can't help my wife makes good cookies.
Starts it.
That has been the hardest part. Andrea, my stepdaughter,
Thanks.
is she's been cooking through this thing, and
She's a good cook.
Man, she could cook,
Yeah.
and I can't make it. She made some peanut butter cookies.
Man,
come on.
I was gonna do that carnivore diet.
Yeah.
So carnivore is just eating meat, right? That's all you eat. Freaking, I did it one day. I was like, I'm just meat, boom, no problem. Then Wendy had made some cookies, and I swear to you, I was all by myself at the house, and every time I got it to get like a water or something, there'd be those cookies. And I swear, if they're little chips for eyeballs, they were looking at me, man. I couldn't stop. I had to eat them. I go, screw this.
So I'm a midnight eater. Like I like to eat late. One of my favorite stories with Jay is standing in front of the refrigerators when you were living with me, and I'm butt naked. A gallon of milk in my hand and a cookie. So I'm sitting there it had to be like 2 or 3 in the morning. Right? Jay goes, for God's sakes, Nathan, just put on clothes. And I said, get a new house.
It's his house, man. It's a terrible thing. Who's the best gamer between Nate, Jay, AJ, and we all know Chris? Listen.
Well,
it's 100% me. I've been playing games my whole life. I've had an addiction for a long time. I freely admitted that this is an addiction.
Who was the first one to complete a game?
The one thing he ever did. Never lets it go.
Pac-Man?
Pac-Man.
Yeah.
It was pretty amazing that night it happened, though.
You were pretty young, too, man.
He was in
third grade.
Third grade, yeah. Third.
So I flipped asteroids when I was in second grade.
Oh, wow. So, yeah, did you right there? Asteroids was much harder than Pac-Man.
Yeah, actually, it's true. Yeah, because you couldn't there was no
pattern.
pattern. There was a pattern, but it was...
That was a longer pattern.
Well, I don't know about patterns. Well, anyway, listen, Nate Fresh has got to get in the bed. I'm sure Jay's not far behind him. But I hope you guys enjoy this. You guys stuck around for a long time. These were my 2 older brothers. We have a crazy life, but it's an awesome one, man. And I'm happy to have them. My brothers don't know what I'd do without them. So, what'd you say, Apollyon? No, they don't, Apollyon. We don't know, no Panza. That's between you and me. But guys, I appreciate you hanging out. If you don't know, go follow Angry Brothers. Give them a follow. Let's get them partnered up so they can make some money.
Can I put our Twitter out there?
Yeah, put your Twitter. Do your Twitter, Joe.
Our Twitter is angry__brothers. Our Instagram is angry_brothers_stream.
That's it?
Yeah, thanks,
got
guys.
crap, do you?
Hey, listen, I don't do any of that stuff. But make sure you look at our Instagram this weekend because I am going to ante up on my deal this weekend. So Jay's going to put it up on Friday or Saturday.
Ethan, thanks for hanging out, man. Appreciate those embers, and you're more than welcome. Guys, until next time,